5 important strategies to follow while you are broke. Are you just starting out in life? You just finished from college and you don't seem to know how to go about life? Or are you in your adult life? You feel all hope is lost and you have hope and aspiration for your vision, for your future, and it's like everything around you and inside you is telling you there is no hope and you are not going to have that vision accomplished. By no means downplaying the stark reality of what we have all witnessed globally, economically, with regards to the pandemic. I want to challenge you today that it is not yet time to give up. I want to set you on a path whereby you can believe in yourself again and work yourself out of every financial difficulty you have found yourself. So, if you are new on this channel, you are welcome to this channel. My name is Ade, and I'll be walking you through those 5 tips you need to take to get yourself out of being broke. If you are ready, let's go into the teaching. 5 important strategies to follow when you are broke. Welcome back, guys, to my channel. If you are new on this channel, I welcome you to this channel. This channel is for you to get tips and strategies on financial growth, on personal self-development, and on mutual relationship. So let's go into the teaching. The first point I'm going to be sharing with you, if you are broke, number 1 is be real to yourself. You must tell yourself the truth. Is it Socrates that said, "To thyself be true"? Don't engage in trying to fake it till you make it. A lot of people back home in Nigeria, where I grew up, I have been through so many financial struggles. I have been in financial despair. I have gone through so many situations in life back that up to my adult year, I just felt something should be done. Something is not just adding up. But I able to share this thing with you on some of those things that I was able to figure out then that helped me improve my journey towards becoming financial free. And these are some of the tips I'm sharing with you today. The first thing I did to myself was I was able to sit myself down and tell myself the truth. Adiola, you are broke. Adiola, things are not adding up. Adiola, you don't have what it takes to sustain yourself. And so the first thing that this helps you to do is helping you to overcome everything in your brain that is just giving you a false evidence of who you are truly not. Even though you may be giving a facade on the social media and you may be posting different picture of what you and who you are not. But when you sit yourself there and you tell yourself the home truth that things are not really working, then you will be able to know what next and what steps you need to take such that you can begin to find lasting solution to getting you out of whatever have brought you into that state of being broke. So guys, it's important for you and I to own it to ourselves, to tell ourselves the truth and own the truth and look out for ways on how we can get out of that situation. The second point you need to do if you are broke at the moment is you have to be ruthless. You must be ruthless. You must be ruthless on yourself. First and foremost, you must do a financial audit. You must perform a financial audit, a personal financial audit on yourself. What is your income like? What is your expenditure like? You have to tell yourself the truth. What are those things that takes away money from you? And what are those things that you are spending money on that they are not really helping you to attain the truth? What are those subscriptions you have monthly that is really not getting you anywhere? They are not using. What are those things you spend money on frivolously, extravagantly? What are those things that you deceive yourself that until you have this, you are not measuring up? Who are those influences that surround you that always put pressure on you to always want to show immediate gratification, that you just want to feel that you need to matter up? Who are the people you are trying to impress who are not really even impressed about you? You need to tell yourself the truth. Where are those things What are those things that is taking away money from your pocket, and there is nothing in any way bringing money back into your pocket? The earlier you are able to sit down and thoroughly give yourself the stark reality of what is causing and what are the things that have brought you into the state of being broke, then you are not ready to embrace the change. But when you're able to do this, you will be able to see what step you need to do to be able to see yourself out in no time. So guys, the question for the day that I want you to consider on before I continue on this teaching is, ask yourself every time you are about to embark on any expenses, will I die if I don't make this purchase? Because if you don't face the reality, you will not be able to fix your reality. So it is very important, every time you want to spend, ask yourself, will I die if I don't buy this new designer shirt? Will I die if I don't buy this new designer shoe? Will I die if I don't purchase this Nike shoe? Yeah, if each time you perform that question and that audit on yourself, it helps you to be able to give yourself the real reason to know why you have to do this expense or why you have to avoid it. So the third point I'll be sharing with you on how you can get yourself out of being broke is, you must take immediate action. You have to take immediate action. And when I mean immediate action, you have to bury your pride and ask for help. Immediate action, and when you go through difficult situation, it demands different approach to get yourself out. Because you can imagine if you have families and you have children that are depending on you, and you cannot just afford to come and be giving them stories, and you just have to know, how am I going to figure out this mess I'm in? And it starts by you opening up and asking for help, by burying yourself in humility and by asking people that are ahead of you, people that are figuring things out, people that they can be of help in that area of your life you are challenged. Asking for what opportunities abound, what areas of interest that can help you, that you can leverage on. There was a time in my life that I was broke, that it was just because of my opening up, that somebody that had me say, somebody that had somebody that connected me and told me, you know what, I heard that this is happening, and I went and I applied and I got a job. And it was from that experience that taught me that you need to open your mouth to ask. You don't know who is in situation and who it can at the moment can be of help. So guys, I encourage you to always open up when you are in need, because you don't know, if you box it up, you will just continue in that state, and it may take you longer to remain in that misery and in that anguish, and that is not what I expect, and that's what's not I desire for you. So I want to encourage you to always voice out and ask for help. And in asking, there is a biblical truth that says, when you ask, you will always get. When you knock, the door will always be open. And when you seek, it is very, very truth about life that you will see somebody that will give you an information that will help you to take up on the next step, that will help you to get out of whatever situation you have found yourself in. And the fourth point on this topic that I will give you is, invest your time. Invest your time to master new skills. These are not the days of saying, oh, I want to focus on my hobbies. I love to do this and this is what I'm going to do. No, I want to encourage you, go and invest your time in learning money making skills. Skills that are able to guarantee you that you will make money. When you get those, if it is job, go and get a job. If it's volunteer, go and volunteer to be able to learn a skill that's going to get you out. These are the days of online marketing, internet marketing. I want you to forget the fact that, I don't want to join the internet. So many frauds happening there. And look for a legitimate means of making money online. Go and learn the skill. Money answers to skills. Every time you acquire skills, every time you improve yourself, every time you add to your knowledge, every time you embark on learning, improving yourself, adding value to yourself, every of those value, the answers to money. New skills. This is what you should get yourself. This is the learning mode. This is time to say no to Netflix. This is time to say no to TV. This is the time to say no to all social media, being a consumer. This is time to be a creator. This is time for you to sit yourself down and begin to train yourself on every skills that will generate you money. Guys, we need to tell ourselves the truth. If things are not adding up, we don't have to go and still be living in the facade and want to prove a point to people that, oh, things are okay. I want you to bury yourself in learning, in watching. See, when I was so desperate, I turned YouTube, this same platform that I'm using to engage with you guys, I turned it to my learning mode, to my learning platform. Some of you say, I don't have money to go for a news training. I don't have money to go and sit down. If it's just 30 minutes every day, you can read a book free, or you can engage on where you can get Wi-Fi, or you have internet access. Go and begin to study on financial education. Go and unlearn, go and relearn, and go and get what are the things that you need. Don't just say, oh, I don't like doing that thing, I hate this job, this is my hobby. No, when you are in a dire need to survive, what you need oxygen, you need life, and just whatever you can do legitimately to get yourself out of a state of being dead, you will be willing to do that. That is the sacrifice you must pay. Because when you continue to learn, to read, to devote your time to reading, to devote your time to listening and watching people that are made into, watching biography of people that have made mark in their life, it's going to help you and put you in a state where you begin to see how you can renew yourself, your belief, and then your brain can be wired up to tell you that it is actually not over, that you can actually get yourself out of this situation you have found yourself. Because you are not going to be the first, nor will you be the last. There are situations and circumstances that brought you into that thing, and this is not time for engaging in blame game. Oh, it's my government. Oh, it is my parent. Oh, it's the family I was born to. Oh, it's because I didn't attend university. Oh, it's because I got admission late. Every of those excuses, put them aside and begin to learn those habits, those skills, those information that's going to guarantee a change. And I must say this, you need to change your sphere of friendship. You need to begin to make friends with the kind of future you want to see, the kind of you, the new you want to see, that is not going to be broke, that is not going to be screwed up, that is not going to be racking your brain when it is time to take decision on money making habits. That is the kind of relationship that you want to surround yourself with. Because in that kind of relationship, in that kind of association, you will always get tips, you will get opportunity, you will get ideas, you will have knowledge to know how to figure out whatever state, and they will be able to offer you help and bring you out of any state you have found yourself. The final point and the last point on how you can get yourself out of being broke is you must save. If you're earning $100 and you are unable to save 10%, then you are not serious and you are not yet ready on your way out. And sometimes you engage in all this. I am going to save. Whenever I start making big money, I will start saying, I want to submit to you that if when you earn $100, you are unable to save $10, if you earn tens of thousands and millions of dollars, you will never be able to save 10% of it. So it is one of the important points I am stressing over. This is one of the things that finished me. When I was having my own crisis and financially, I never knew how to be ruthless on myself with regards to saving. When I put money in my account, I say I won't touch it. Once any situation arises, I'll just go into my bank and plug it out. Whenever I want to buy, why will you continue to pay Nike, continue to pay Netflix, continue to pay all other people, and you are not paying yourself? Do you know why I say so? Each of those money you are setting aside is supposed to be a savings towards your goal, towards your dream job, towards your dream career, so that when you eventually want to leave whatever job you have gone to do just because you want to sort yourself out financially and you want to be able to get even, you will be able to start. You will not be depending on bank, on relative, on families, or what have you. And even if they are going to assist, it will just be to add to whatever you have been able to save. But if you live your life all on everything you save, on everything you take, it's not going to be the best. You are not going to get the distance and the journey shorter. So I want to encourage you from now, embrace that habit of saving to invest, not saving to spend, saving to invest. And that savings should be set aside in such a way that you don't have access to that money, so that whenever it is time for you to take important decisions with regards to saving or investment, you have something to lay your hand into. I hope you have found value on what I've shared, on those 5 tips I have shared about you believing in yourself that you can actually get out, and telling yourself the truth, being ruthless with yourself. Begin to invest your time on those things and getting out there to learn skills that will make you money. And then lastly, to save. I believe you have found 1 or 2 things that is hopeful and that is helpful in getting yourself out of being broke if you are broke. Thank you for listening. I so much appreciate your time for waiting to the end of this video. And I say, lastly, believe in yourself that you have what it takes to figure it out. Don't believe that it is not doable. If you have ever at any time in your life approach a difficult situation and you finally got it sorted out, I want you to remember whatever you did that time, and you encourage yourself with that kind of hope and with that kind of confidence, and go out there and face your fear. And I believe that you are going to come out successful and victorious. Thank you for listening. I want to encourage you, if you have not subscribed, subscribe. Till I see you next time.